Take a look at the colors on this map. Green is for the forests, blue for the oceans, and white for ice caps. Symbol colors that tell the story of our planet. But what if I tell you that, in reality, these colors aren't as bright as they are on this map? For example, the forests aren't as green, the oceans not as blue, and even people's hearts not as warm. It's as if the earth itself is fading, one shade at a time. Some might pass by trees without noticing they're disappearing. Some may hear news of war and say, "That's sad," but then move on. Some may also see people divided and think, "That's just how the world is." But what if we can change that? What if we could bring the colors back? Think about it this way. Everyone knows you can draw with a crayon. But what if it's broken? Can it still be used? Yes, it can. And I believe our world is the same. It might be a little cracked, might be a little imperfect, but it can still create something beautiful. So today, I, Clarabelle Angelina Liem-SMA Karangturi Semarang, will take you all on a journey to the world I hope we can color in 20 years. In 20 years, I dream of a world where our air is clean, our rivers clear, and our forests thrive again. But currently, the World Bank reports that over 90% of the population breathe polluted air. But just 50 years ago, that number was less than 60%. Now, let me ask you, to fix this, what's the best solution? That's right, our forests. But forests, which once covered almost half of the Earth's land, now only cover about 31%. Every year, deforestation claims millions of hectares, weakening the Earth's natural ability to purify its air. But there's hope, because countries like Singapore and Sweden have reduced urban pollution by up to 40% through green innovation. And I believe that Indonesia could do the same. Those are the first two colors in the world I dream of, green and blue. The next thing I wish to color is peace, a world where weapons rest and voices rise instead. But right now, according to the United Nations, more than 110 million people have been forced to flee their homes due to war and also persecution. And guess what? The highest number in human history. But we can change that today, because it doesn't have to be that way. When nations choose education over weapons and empathy over ego, conflicts begin to fade. Because true power isn't about conquering others, it's about understanding them. The final thing I want to color is unity. Today, the world feels split, not just by wealth, but by opportunity. The World Inequality Report shows that the richest 1% now hold almost half of the world's wealth, while billions out there are still struggling to afford food, education, or a safe place to live. But inequality doesn't stop there. It's also in the chances we're given. According to the United Nations, 20% of young people aren't in school or work, held back not by talent, but by circumstance. Not to mention, a number of people out there face discrimination because of their race, gender, or identity. But imagine a world where that changes. A world where every dream is given the same light to shine. A world where differences don't divide us, but unite us. So to everyone that's listening right now, remember this. Great change doesn't start with tomorrow with someone. It starts today with us. Even research shows that if just 10% of a population commits to positive change, then the entire society begins to shift. The future isn't something we wait for. It's something we shape with our will, our voices, and our hearts. And if that future truly exists one day, then I know one thing for sure. We didn't just dream it. We created it.